A one-dimensional array. This is a really important way of storing information. So if you have many variables, you don't want to talk about variable num1, num2, num3, all the way to num100. What we do instead is we store them in an array. So it looks like this. This is your array. It's called grade. And in position 0 is grade number 73. In position 1 is grade number 21. And in position 2 is grade number 98. So you'll see the only thing that changes in the variable is the number inside the square bracket, which is magnificent because that means we're going to be able to use loops to work with these variables. So that's why we're using arrays. When you have many, many variables, it's much more efficient to just change the number inside the square bracket, and then we can use loops to do the work. You have to declare your arrays ahead of time, just like you declare any other variable. The format is very similar. You just change the variable type. So I might have an array of marks. They're of type integer. The square bracket says I'm working with an array. And we declare a new integer array, and this is how many variables we want. Works exactly the same way if you're using doubles, characters, booleans. You always put the square brackets to say it's an array, the name of the array, and then create your new one and say how many you want. Let's talk about how to put information in the array. You have two methods. Directly, when you know exactly what's in the array ahead of time, or with a loop, when you're not sure what the information is. Directly is super simple. Back when we declared the array, the int square bracket name of array, on this side we used to have new int and how many. But if you know what's in there, you just put it in the brackets. So I want 5 numbers, and my numbers are 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. If we had doubles, we could use decimals. If we have strings, we can use words. So be really careful when you do the assignment. If I give you the information for the array, make sure you put the information in right away, because if you use a loop, you have to keep typing it in every single time, and that's just annoying. All right, let's look at how you do it with a loop. If you have to ask for the information, we declare an array. This one says we don't know what the variables are yet, but we know we want 5 of them. Our loop then will go from 0 to 5. We'll give the user a message so they know what the heck we're waiting for. We're going to say type in the grade for course number I+1. We'll get to that in a minute. And the input goes into the grade. So what's going on with the I+1? I is starting at 0 because the computer likes starting at 0. So the first grade is going to go into grade 0. The computer very much likes that. So grade 0 is getting the input. The human, on the other hand, likes to start counting at 1. So the message we're going to see is going to say grade for course number 1. So the I+1 is because of the difference between the computer and the human. The computer likes to start counting at 0. The human likes to start counting at 1. How do we get the information from the array? We use a loop. So this time, we're going to tell you what the grades are. Again, we're going from 0 to 5, and we just say, here are the grades. And again, we're just printing grades I. Super efficient. What does it look like when it's done? Let's go through this. Grade for course 1 is 75. Course 2, 78. Course 3, 83. Course 4, 89. Course 5, 92. And there are the grades. 75, 78, 83, 89, 92. So you're working on assignment number 7. Again, make sure you are clear whether you have to input the information or whether you can just go back to here and put the information right away. Please don't waste your time inputting it when you already know the information. So you'll be getting information out and getting information in. That's essentially all you're doing in assignment 7. All right, have fun.